My name is Donna Longland. Many people come and go in our journey through life. Some are there for the long haul, while others come so briefly and often in unexpected ways, and yet they touch our hearts so that we never forget. Today I'd like to share a story of such a man who, while just doing his job, showed great mercy and kindness when I needed it most. At the age of 28, my husband, Ben, was diagnosed with a brain tumour and underwent surgery. Due to complications, he spent 3 weeks in intensive care. While there, we met many wonderful staff who dedicate their working lives to helping people through these most difficult times in life. In particular, there was one doctor whose gentleness, compassion and grace touched me beyond words. Hopefully you've never had to spend much time visiting ICU wards. Understandably, they are very sterile environments, full of bustling activity, noisy machines, routine and rules. The doctors work 12-hour shifts for 7 days straight and rarely get a moment's rest. However, every morning when I entered the ward, this doctor would acknowledge me. And even if he was tending another patient, as soon as he could, he would come and take the time to sit with me and fill me in on the details of what had happened since I was last there. He never made me feel as though I was just a visitor to be tolerated, but included me in every aspect of my husband's care. In fact, it was easy to forget that he was the doctor and not just a friend to give us support and encouragement. 20 months later, we found ourselves back at the same hospital, only this time my husband would not be coming home. Once again, this doctor was there for us, above and beyond the call of duty. Most of all, he treated Ben not just as a patient with physical needs, but with respect for him as a young man going through the toughest journey of his life. Communication at this stage with Ben was not easy. He had lost most of his hearing, had double vision which made it difficult to read, and couldn't control hand movements to write much. The doctor had asked us if there was anything he could do to make things more comfortable in those final days. What Ben wanted most was for me to take him home, which wasn't possible. This doctor took the time when I was out of the room to make sure Ben understood what was happening and the reasons he couldn't go home. He helped prepare Ben for the final journey, something I hadn't been able to bring myself to do. This doctor then sought me out when I was resting in the ICU family room and sat with me. He told me he had spoken with Ben and then took the time to explain things to me, what the steps were that would be taken to ready me for choices I may have to make. In essence, he helped prepare me. On the wall in the family room was a painting of Jesus with the children. It was as if Jesus was laughing with joy with Ben on his knee and I was resting my head on his shoulder. I knew then that God had sent this man to give me the strength to share this final stage of the journey with my husband and to rejoice in the life we had spent together. I remember telling him, and I mean this as a true compliment, when I say you are a far better communicator than you are a doctor, and I think you're a fantastic doctor. He made sure we had the space we needed and allowed us to have as many visitors as we liked, which gave family and friends time to say goodbye. We had 12 people around Ben's bedside in the ICU as he made that final journey home to God. This heartbreaking time in my life was truly blessed by the presence of this humble man and the simple manner in which he carried out his daily work. Though his actions weren't grand, his compassion and mercy shone through.